From Hollywood, almost live, it's the Gong Show.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is your host and the star of our show, Mr. Chuck Barris.
Thank you, and welcome to the Gong Show. It's High-Low Week, and we're going to devote today's show to some of our high-scoring acts from previous weeks. Now, all of our acts scored perfect scores, 30 points, when they performed on our past Gong shows, and we're happy to have them back. Today's winner will receive an incredible amount of cash and a trip to New York for a professional nightclub appearance. Remember, if after 30 seconds one of our celebrities feel the act is not worthy of continuing, he or she will hit that old gong like this. Bam! And that's the way it works. Okay. Stepping into the Gong Show spotlight for the second time, we have a beautiful 13-year-old who, after today's show, will definitely go on to be 14. Here she is, Adrena Jensen. I love that, Adrena. You hold a long note. We'll be back to find out who our celebrities are and what they think of wonderful Adrena right after this message. Welcome back to the Gong Show. Now, remember, our celebrities will be rating our act on a scale of 0 to 10 based on the act's entertainment value, creativity, and ability. And now let's meet our guest celebrities. First, we have a man who has written hit songs, acted in his own series, and is now doing the Gong Show. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Say hello to Clifton Davis. Clifton, what do you think of Adrena Jensen?
Mammy. A very good song, and since it's all just sort of pretty black and white, 7.
That's a good score, Adrena.
It's lovely.
Not too much of a smile from Adrena. But when our next guest heard that she had been booked for the Gong Show, she did what most stars on our show do. She fired her agent. So welcome the lovely and talented J.P. Morgan.
Well, thank you very much.
J.P. Morgan, Adrena Jensen.
Well, because you sound so much like Wayne Newton and just a hint of Bobby Breen, I gave you a 7.
Another 7. Another 7, a little smile. All right. Next, we're delighted to have a man with a truly nutty mind. And we're not quite sure whether he should be on the panel or he should be one of our acts. Milt Kamen. Milt Kamen. Milt.
Well, Adrena, I thought higher than they did of you. I think you're terrific, but you've got to be stopped. Because you might get conceited, you know, and you have friends. So I didn't give you a 10, I gave you a 9.
All right, a 9, and that gives you a total of 23 points, Adrena Jensen. I think that's very good. Let's have a hand for Adrena Jensen. There you go. All right. All of our acts know beforehand they may be gone, but they don't care. They're here to have a good time and to be seen on television coast to coast. And now let's meet our next act. And let's welcome back a very attractive teacher's aide and a pyromaniac from Ottumwa, Iowa. Here to light your fire is the truly dazzling Rhonda Ward. Put those little things away. There they go. Right in those tubes. Whew. Rhonda, you do have a dazzling act. Let's find out what our celebrities think of you, and let's go to J.P. Morgan.
Okay, well, I'm surprised you have any hair on your body, Rhonda. It's easy to burn it off. But I gave you a 6 for spirits.
All right, a 6. That's a good start. Now, Milt Kamen.
Well, I feel that any lady that'll play with fire in front of a whole bunch of people, an 8, I gave that.
An 8. Moving right along to Clifton Davis.
I don't know why you ain't my color. How long you been doing it? I think you do it really good. You move that stuff really fast. Well, you get brown when you get burned, you know. But since you didn't drop one of them things and it was hot, Mama, I gave you an 8.
An 8, and that gives you a total of 22 points, and I think that's wonderful, Rhonda. That's good for playing with fire. You stay right here with me. You stay right here now. And we'll be back with more of this stuff right after this message. To the funny farm on the Pacific. Now, the last time our next performer was on the Gong Show, she sang her little heart out. I don't know if she attracted any producers, but I do know that several doctors want to examine her. Let's have a big hand for Anita Faye.
Tonight won't be just any night. Tonight there will be no morning sun. Tonight, I'll see my love tonight and burn with the I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity any girl who listens to me tonight.
Oh my goodness, Anita. Gong. Oh, Anita. Why did you do that to Anita, Clifton?
I used to live on the west side. I didn't want to hear the story anymore.
Next time, Anita, you'll pick another neighborhood.
Yes.
But you did do a wonderful job with that, and I want to thank you, and there'll be a gift for you. And let's have a nice hand for Anita Faye. Anita Faye, right? more of this right after this message.
Extreme Gong.
Okay. Gongors and gongies, when our next two performers first appeared on the Gong Show, one was an auto salesman and the other was a dance instructor. But today, just a few weeks later, they still are. Welcome, Foster Johnson and Pat Rico. Foster Johnson and Pat Rico. I love that dancing. Whew, that is so good. All right, let's find out what our celebrities think. I didn't scare you, did I? Not much. Let's find out what our celebrities think and go to old Milt Kamen. Milt?
Well, I was amazed at how well they got along. and they danced pretty damn good. So I gave them a 10.
10 for good dancing. Real good. Okay, Clifton Davis.
Well, they do get along well, but that is one of the prettiest white afro wigs I've ever seen. But they really are so good, and it just went a little too long, so I gave it a 9.
All right, a 9 for the length, but a good score. J.P. Morgan.
I definitely think they were smoking, and I gave them a 9.
A 9 for that. Good act. Okay, that gives you a total of 28, and Foster Johnson and Pat Rico, you're our new leader. Yeah. Hand for Foster Johnson and Pat Rico. Good. Good act. Okay, here's a young man who's very excited because his parents are watching him at home. And that's pretty terrific when you consider they don't have a TV. Let's hear it for Armando Lucero. befuddle me, Armando. We're going to find out what our celebrities think about your act and who our winner is right after this message. We are back, Armando, and we're going to find out what our celebrities think of your act. And I'm going to start with Clifton Davis.
Armando, you are really terrific. You really are. That mime stuff is really hard to do, and you are dynamite, and the magic, too, and it all works, and it's... Hey, keep going, man.
Ben, good score. Big smile. J.T. Morgan.
Well, I thought you were sensational, and you've got a lot of balls, so I gave you a 10.
Very good, J.T. All right, Milt Kamen.
Well, Armando Lucero, I must tell you that you are marvelous. You don't say anything, but you have a big mouth. So I gave you 10 because you're great.
10 points, and I believe that
For you. Well, you know, we've got the good mic and the back.
are our winners. So I just want you to know that this is a check we gave you before. It was for $516.32. No. This is a bigger check. This is for winning 30-point day. This is for an even 517. And I want you to have that and tell you that we really loved having you on the show. Thank you. That's all of our acts. Thank you, Milt Kamen, and my wonderful celebrities who are walking on up here, J.P. Morgan, Milt Kamen, and Clifton Davis. And this is me saying thank you very much. Bye-bye.